This is a breaking weather alert.
All right. Hello, everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Becky Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. I apologize for that major technical issues here coming on the air, which is definitely not what I was expecting here for our first live program. And so not like cooperating with me. But we have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings issued throughout much of the forecasting region here. So let me try to one. I don't know if you guys can hear me or see me, but the whole feed just went out, and that's a computer issue. Okay, so let's go this side. Let's go this way. So we have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings throughout much of the forecasting region. Here we are tracking a lot, including severe thunderstorm warnings with a considerable tag. We'll get to all of that in just a moment here. I want to go ahead and list through the latest severe thunderstorm warnings that are currently issued through All right, chief weather forecast. Back right here inside this Highland Studios. We're going to go ahead and do this second round again here. Decided to change a few things behind the scenes here. Okay, there we go. All right, so we have a lot to talk about here. I do apologize about the background on the computer. Everything is not wanting to work perfectly here, so I do sincerely apologize. What we're going to do is we're going to take this to full screen just so we can help the computer a little bit. There it went. Help the computer a little bit. We have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings throughout much of the forecasting region. We have a severe thunderstorm warning with a considerable tag for Lawrence, South Carolina. That's until 5:45 p.m. We also have another severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued for Newberry County, South Carolina. That is also within our forecasting region. What's going to be considerable. We have about 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. We'll start off with the severe thunderstorm warning. It's looking pretty. It's not looking great at all. We'll zoom in here. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit towards the Newberry storm. As I pull it up, it's along I-26. We can see golf ball size hail. Newberry, Whitmire, Prosperity, New Hill, Carolina 34 Crossroads, Belfast Wildlife Management Area, Mamington Fire Station, Bush River Fire Station, Banhoff Enoree Ranger District Office. This includes I-26 between mile markers 62 and 70 in the storm. So we're here, ball size hail. So this is not the kind of storm that you want to be out here in the middle of it looking at the storm as it travels through. This is a storm that you need to be seeking shelter basically in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. If you're outdoors or anything like that, you also want to make sure that you are seeking shelter in a well-built building as well. So again, this is a golf ball size hail in region. We have another severe thunderstorm warning, and I thought I saw something. We have another severe thunderstorm, Spartanburg. That's also for Lawrence County. That's also with from the outer side. The feed's going to go off at just Fred. Talk just a quick second, and then we'll be able to. And I think we have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that has just now been issued here. Just extended. Yep, there you go. Extended from McCormick towards McCormick. We have, this is also considerable tag here before the updated one from the National Weather Service. And so it's packing golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This includes Kennards, Lake Greenwood, and Lawrence. Again, this is golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is until 5:45. This warning here. But the National Weather Service in Columbia, this has decided to extend this warning here for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and they dropped it from golf ball size hail to quarter-size hail until 6:15. So we're not really going to stick around with this storm here because, again, that is going outside of our viewing area. We'll still continue to check back at it because that other severe is currently in effect, 5:45. So we'll stay on the air for that. And we'll also stay on the air for the other storm as well. But my number one main concern right now is the Newberry storm. That golf ball size hail, and it's staying within the viewing area too, but golf ball size hail, and it's traveling along I-26. So please, if you're driving along the road, please make sure that you are pulling over to a safe space. This is, again, golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, with also not just that, a tornado possible tag. So again, this is not really a good storm at all. So definitely want to make sure you are seeking shelter indoors until the storm has passed. If you have any questions here, we're still trying to figure out the issue. You can also put it in the live chat. Let's see here. But again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning with that considerable tag. Where did it go? Considerable tag with that 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and golf ball size hail traveling along I-26 there into Newberry County. So again, this is a big storm, a not catastrophic, considerable storm. So Newberry, you guys are in the path of it, right? Seeking shelter indoors. That warning is still expected to remain in effect until I have a lot of tabs open until 6 p.m. So again, this severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. This evening here. So please be prepared. Make sure you're moving to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. We're going to take sometimes sneezes can't wait. I do apologize. And I probably have to in just a second. But again, we're watching that severe thunderstorm warning in Newberry County, traveling along I-26 there until 6 p.m. this evening for golf ball size. What it's just going to do is it's going to go one by one. So I'm just going to have to go jump off, jump on, jump off, jump on. I apologize because I feel another one coming. Again, golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts for Newberry County. Make sure you are seeking shelter indoors until the storm has passed. Remember, what we always stand by here at Highland Weather is when thunder roars, go indoors. Again, this includes Newberry, Whitmire, Prosperity, Newberry County Airport, Newberry College, Silver Street, Stony Hill, Newberry County Detention Center, US 176 in South Carolina, 34 Crossroads, Belfast Wildlife Management Area, Mabington Fire Station, Bush River Fire Station, Van Hoff and Inouye Ranger District Office. So please make sure that you are seeking shelter indoors until this storm has passed. This includes Interstate 26 between mile markers 62 and 79. Again, golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are with this storm for the entire county of Newberry. Again, this is also having a tornado possible tag, which is added on to the considerable tag with the golf ball size hail. So please make sure you are seeking shelter indoors until the storm has passed. Places towards Memorial, Little Mountain, Chapin, all of those regions, definitely continue to monitor this because this storm is continuing to be strong, continuing to pack that golf ball size hail there, especially traveling along I-26. So Kennards, you're about to be over at Clinton. I would probably say you are still on the outskirts of it. You're probably still experiencing some lightning, some very heavy rainfall. So continue to seek shelter indoors. Let's see here. Jalapa, definitely want to make sure you are seeking shelter. Newberry, also make sure you're seeking shelter. Silver Street, Prosperity, everywhere along I-26 from the Prosperity exit all the way to the Clinton exit. I want to make sure you are watching this storm. If you're experiencing that golf ball size hail, make sure you continue to pull over to the side, because if you're continuing to drive with the golf ball size hail, it's just going to smack your windshield, and that's probably what you don't want. Let's go ahead here and see the other storm here over towards. Let's go over here over towards. If it wants to load up, that would be perfectly great. Towards Lawrence County, which the National Weather Service in Columbia has extended that outside of the viewing area. So they're still continuing that for the next 10 minutes. This is still packing from the National Weather Service in Greenville, Spartanburg, still saying 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and golf ball size hail. Hold up. Wrong one. Yes. So Columbia extended that into quarter-size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts for northwestern Edgefield and McCormick counties until 6:15 p.m., including McCormick County Airport, Parksville, Plum Branch, Wellington. A lot of these places I can't say. So Bordeaux, Gloria, Mount Carmel, Baker Creek State Park, Pleasant Lane, Whitetown, and Long Cane Creek picnic area. So that's also there, as this is reaching outside of our viewing area. So again, we're not going to stick for this for a very, very long time, but it has a tornado possible tag with this. So make sure you are seeking shelter indoors. And it looks like it's starting to produce a little bit of a hail core there. But again, just make sure you're seeking shelter indoors throughout much of these storms here over the next couple of minutes. These storms will continue to move through over the next couple of hours. Let's go here and take a look at the latest futurecast for the next couple of hours. If you give me just a quick second, then I'm able to show you guys. So let's go here and take a look at the latest futurecast here over the next couple of hours. We can see the showers and thunderstorms continue before tapering off around 7 to 8 o'clock with pop-up showers along the North Carolina and Tennessee state line into the early portion hours of our Sunday morning. Clearing conditions continue through much of the Sunday morning there. But the next thing, as soon as the severe thunderstorm warning expires, the next thing that we will talk about is the snow. We're going to start seeing snow from Sunday all the way through Tuesday. You can see there, continuing all the way from Monday morning, a little bit tapering off there before it starts increasing a little bit again. So again, we'll get to that snowfall totals in just a few, right after the main event, the main severe thunderstorm warnings expire here. But again, I'm going to jump to my main concern storm here, which is the Newberry County storm. Let's go ahead here and check up on that if it wants to load there. You can see Kennards. It is right over Kennards there. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let me see. Does this have a track on here? We have plus. That's the thing. We have weather-wise plus, but it's just not wanting us to work. So I'll have to go back through, fix a few things again off the air. Let's go ahead and take a look at the latest velocity here at this storm, seeing if anything is rotating. There we go. Again, some strong winds still continue to be expected with this. There we go. I'm not really seeing much out of the ordinary here. I mean, some pop-up clouds. I mean, some pop-up with some strong to severe thunderstorms like we're talking about here. We can see a lot of lightning is associated with this. So I want to make sure that you are seeking shelter indoors. When thunder roars, do go indoors. But again, this is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, packing that 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. Okay, so they've decided to continue this warning. Let's see what the latest update from Colombia is. So they're still saying golf ball size hail is with this. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust located near Joanna, or 9 miles northwest of Newberry, moving east at 35 miles per hour. This includes Newberry, Whitmire, Prosperity, Newberry College, Newberry County Airport, Silver Street, Newberry County Detention Center, Mabington Fire Station, US 176 in South Carolina 34 Crossroads, Bush River Fire Station, Belfast Wildlife Management Area, and Enoree Ranger District Office. This includes I-26 between mile markers 62 and 79. So what it looks like, okay, so they still have the tornado possible tag with it. It's still considered as considerable. This is for central Newberry County. This is until 6 p.m. So again, this has about a 20 minute rain, 20 minutes till the storm expires. I'm curious to see here if they're going to extend it. I'm highly certain that they'll definitely extend the severe thunderstorm warning to include Little Mountain, Chapin, past Prosperity within the next 20 minutes or so. So we want to watch out for that. Another report here. 911 call center reported multiple reports of quarter-size hail in the town of Alberton. 8 p.m. We also have another one. Anderson County Dispatch reported golf ball size hail on Airport Road near the Anderson Regional Airport. Again, that's a 911 call center 4 miles west-southwest of Anderson. But besides that, we really haven't had a whole bunch of weather reports. Weather reports here. So we take a look at this other severe thunderstorm warning, and we were doing perfectly fine. And then the computer decides to just take it all down. There it goes. So we're going to refresh it again. We have another update on a severe thunderstorm warning in my apologies, Greenwood County here. So let's go here and take a look. And the latest update on this one, this also is until 6 p.m. The latest update they have here, they canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Abbeville County. The severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. for southwestern Greenwood. So moving 30 miles per hour, golf ball size sound, 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. We can see locations impacted include Troy, Bradley, Callison, Epsworth, and Kirksey. This continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with the storm. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you hear thunder, you are close enough to get struck by lightning. Definitely don't want to get struck by lightning, that is for sure. But again, this remains, both storms that we're watching here, both remain in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. So if you have any questions, make sure you put it in either the Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook live chat. That would help us out a lot. Not help us out. That would help you out a lot, is what I meant to say. But again, we have those two severe thunderstorm warnings that we are continuing to watch here over the next couple of hours. Again, continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with the storm here towards Greenwood. When thunder roars, go indoors. Again, if you're under any of these severe thunderstorm warnings, you definitely want to make sure you are seeking shelter indoors until the storm has passed. I know many of you guys are probably out. Today is Saturday. Yeah, right? Yeah, it is Saturday. I'm getting my days mixed up here. I apologize. But doing something outdoors, especially since it is college football day, many of you guys are probably out to one of those South Carolina, games within South Carolina. So continuing to watch these storms here. When thunder roars, please do go indoors. if you are under any severe thunderstorm warning in particular, like any warning at all whatsoever, want to make sure you are seeking shelter indoors until that storm passes. Because again, continuous cloud to ground lightning is occurring with many of these storms. Golf ball size hail has been reported. Golf ball size hail is reportedly still falling along I-26. The storm is actually going over I-26. The Newberry, you are starting to get the outskirts of that storm now. Lightning flashes. You're going to miss the whole core of the storm. The core of the storm is along I-26 there, past the Newberry exit. So if you live within Newberry, the good news is that the worst of it's gonna pass you. You're still gonna see that rain. You're still gonna see that very heavy. You're still gonna see that very heavy rainfall. You're still gonna see that continuous, possible cloud to ground lightning. So still want to make sure you are seeking shelter indoors until that storm has passed. But again, a lot of these storms here have a tornado possible tag, which is adding on to that thought of that golf ball size hail, strong winds, and heavy rainfall. So you definitely want to make sure you're seeking shelter indoors until the storm has passed. For tuning in, I'm doing good. Hopefully you are doing good as well. Let me check. Let me see if anyone's said any. So if you give me a quick second, you can check YouTube and see if anyone. So also they decided. Let's see. Let's check YouTube. See if that's the only platform I did not have added up here. Very strong winds there. Yeah, and thank you guys for tuning in. No, I got control of the radar, but thanks for asking there. But thank you so much here for tuning in. Again, if you have any questions anywhere whatsoever on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, just put. So let's go here. Let's zoom in a little bit more on this strong storm, this considerable storm with golf ball size hail towards I-26. Because this is one of the main reasons why we're on the air here. Again, this is. Let's see if there's been any updates here. So again, they did cancel that. Cloud to ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Jalapa, you guys are over I-26 near the exit of, past the exit of Newberry. That's most likely what many of you, many South Carolinians or many North Carolinians would know. Past the Newberry County exit, past the Newberry, city of Newberry exit, we can see that it is right over I-26. So please make sure you're using, you are taking precautions there if you're driving or anything like that. The best thing that you probably want to do if you're near a gas station, if you're near anything like that, probably want to shelter under that gas station to avoid any dents from the golf ball size hail from your car. However, with these storms here, with how strong the winds are, probably don't want to seek shelter under an overpass. But, you know, things like that. Again, these two severe thunderstorm warnings remain in effect until 6 p.m. So we're coming up on about 10 minutes till these warnings expire here. So hopefully you guys are doing well. I mean, I really haven't been on the air in so long. This has been quite a long time since I've actually been on air on this TV channel in a long time. I've been doing the Weather Watch program. So talking about that, what I want to quickly do while we have this radar set up here, what I want to quickly do is make sure to watch the Weather Watch program much of this week here, because I'll be taking a trip out of the country for the next 3 weeks. Not this coming week, but the week after. So you'll see two new faces here on Highland Weather. You'll see One of them, his name is Liam Kenny. He will be taking over much of the weather forecast here on the radio, and both on Highland Weather TV and my Weather Watch program, he'll be taking over those. And also, you'll probably see, if you've been with the channel for such a long time, since we launched locally as Highland Weather in 2023, many of you guys probably recognize him. Tanner will also be one of the backup forecasters. If Liam can't do it, you'll see Tanner featured on the Weather Watch program. So definitely want to watch out for that, and make sure you stay tuned and give him a warm welcome. But again, I know many people are probably out there enjoying the sunny, basically mostly sunny conditions, things like that. Before the worst, besides this severe weather, the worst of it with the cold temperatures, we'll see those temperatures drop into the upper teens to 20s Monday night and Sunday night. So many people are probably out there outdoors. So whenever you're under a severe thunderstorm warning, make sure you are seeking shelter indoors until that storm passes. In the last 10 minutes, we have watched the radar here. Again, we've seen many considerable severe thunderstorm warnings throughout much of the day. I do apologize that I couldn't go on air a little bit earlier. I was getting one of the things ready for the radio portion of the Highland Weather program done. But yeah, things like that. Let me see if there's anything else to really talk about here. No, I mean, I'm basically covering all that needs to be covered here. Trying to think of something else. Again, winter storm watches were issued for Cox Smoky Mountains, Blount Smoky Mountains, and Sevier Smoky Mountains. That's all within the coverage area. So the first winter storm watch of the entire season. We'll also get to that before we completely go off air for the day. Trying to decide what else to talk about here. But I mean, basically, again, these storms are basically considerable. So when thunder roars, go indoors, seek shelter indoors until the storm has passed. We have 9 minutes left until these storms expire here. People along Lake Murray probably want to be monitoring the storm as well. Chapin want to be monitoring. But the more I've been watching this radar here, the more I've been watching this radar here, I think it's out of all going to probably dodge Chapin, going to dodge in ways, Little Mountain, Prosperity. You guys are seeing that lightning, hearing the claps of thunder. But yeah, like I said before, it's going to move away. It's going to have the outer bands of the storm is going to affect Newberry, so watch out. You're going to get moderate to very heavy rainfall and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning, so definitely be prepared for that. Pomoria, Blair, Monticello, Lake Monticello. I'm listing out all the cities that are probably going to be under this storm over the next couple of minutes here. But places like Little Mountain, places like Chapin, Pomoria, Prosperity, all of those regions, you guys looking like you guys are going to dodge this system, or dodge the storm. So that's the positive news here. This storm is continuing to the east, to the east-northeast. But the more the storm is continuing, the more lightning we see. So let me see. Have they updated anything yet? And they have not. Okay. So let's go in here and take a look at this other storm down here. outside of McCormick, still within the viewing area. And we'll do a little bit of a zooming in here. And let me load that up from my side. The Greenville-Spartanburg version of the warning. So, yeah. So what they decided to do is it is officially moved out of the Greenville-Spartanburg coverage warning area, which means it also has moved out of the Highland weather viewing area. So places places for Edgefield and McCormick counties definitely want to watch out for that. That storm is remaining in effect until 6:15 this evening, and we're not really going to cover this because, again, this is outside of our coverage region. So definitely want to check in with local media if you're within that forecasted region, as most likely they're covering it with that tornado possible tag. But let's go here and go back. Did they extend it? Did they extend the warning? They did. They did extend the warning. It's moving up to the east. Okay. I must have been off about something. Okay, so they have extended the severe thunderstorm warning with still golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is until 6:45 this evening with also that tornado possible tag. So this is a brand new severe thunderstorm warning located over Newberry College or over Newberry, moving east at 30 miles per hour. We can see this includes Newberry, VC Summer Nuclear Station, Prosperity, Newberry County Airport, Jenkinsville, Newberry College. This includes Chapin, Little Mountain, Pomoria, Silver Street, Peak, Lighthouse Marina, Newberry College County Detention Center, US 176 in South Carolina 34 Crossroad, Fairview Fire Station, Putnam's Landing, White Rock, Mid Carolina High School, Rocky Point Recreational Area, and Bush River Fire Station. Again, this includes I-26 between mile markers 64 and 96. This also includes a tornado possible tag. We can see here. You can see on the live radar. Let's go here. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Again, this is a considerable tag here. We also have a deep inflow notch as well with this system. So want to make sure you are seeking shelter indoors because this is also, we're most likely going to continue to stay on the air for this one because this is a continuous golf ball size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Again, this includes southwestern Fairfield, eastern Newberry, north central Lexington, and northwestern Richland counties. This is until 6:45 p.m. this evening. Again, packing that golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So again, Little Mountain. Let's go through those cities, those locations again with that tornado possible tag. Let's see. Give me one quick second here. So there's, I'm sorry. Okay. So one of the Highland weather forecasters messaging me. I'm missing. It turns out I'm missing a few things here on the radar, so I do deeply apologize. Let's see here. What am I missing? Double. Okay. Let me see if I can get that up on the radar. And also, there's a CC drop with it too. So, yeah, we'll get to that in just a moment. But again, this includes I-26 between mile markers 64 and 96. So places from White Rock. So if you're familiar with Chapin, familiar with outside of that Columbia region, the exit near Chapin from Little Mountain all the way to the exit of Newberry County, towards Newberry County, towards Newberry. Be prepared for this system if you're heading towards that storm. What you're probably best bet to do, what time is it? It's coming up on 6 p.m. So probably your best thing to do is if you're not within that system, but you're maps is taking you directly into where that severe storm is, probably the best thing you want to do is pull over, enjoy your nice meal, and let that storm pass. But if you're in within the storm and you're experiencing that golf ball size hail, definitely want to pull over to the side because it's not really safe to continue driving through golf ball size hail. Not to mention those 60 mile an hour wind gusts here. When thunder roars, do also go indoors. Again, today has been out of all. Besides that severe thunderstorms, today has been a nice day. Sunny conditions in the 70s. So many people have been outside enjoying today. So please make sure you are seeking shelter indoors until the storm has passed here. We have a new report here from Clinton, 6 miles southwest of Clinton in Lawrence County. Social media report golf ball size hail of 1.75 inches. Of course, golf ball size hail there. Lawrence County, South Carolina, 6 miles southwest of Clinton. And maybe what I just thought about. I don't know. I'm not going to mention him by name, but I don't know if one of the weather forecasters for Highland Weather is still watching here, the one who texted. But if you want to join and want to talk about the storm here, talk about what I'm missing, I'm about to send you a way to get on. So just watch out for that. But again, we still have that severe thunderstorm warning in effect. So they have officially expired that severe thunderstorm warning for Greenwood County as of 6 p.m. Until 6 p.m. So again, this severe thunderstorm warning still continues. Golf ball size hail, 60 mile an hour wind gusts. I'm trying to see what else we're missing here. This is until 6:45 p.m. this evening. Again, if you have any questions, make sure to drop it into the live chat, and I'm happy to answer it here. Which, talking about that, let me go ahead and check the live chat, see if I missed anything. Let me check one more platform. Okay, so again, no new updates here this time. Still experiencing those, again, those 60 mile an hour wind gusts and golf ball size hail within that system. With thunder roars, do go indoors. Again, continuous cloud to ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. You hear thunder, you are close enough to get struck by lightning. Again, remember, lightning can strike out to 15 miles from the thunderstorm. So if you're not within that storm, but you still hear the thunder, and you possibly even see the storm in the distance, I wouldn't go say seek shelter indoors like in an interior room. That would be way too much. But you probably want to, stick inside a building, stick inside a car, because again, lightning can strike out to 15 miles from the storm. So that completely just says all what I'm trying to say. You can see the lightning strikes there all the way to Prosperity, all the way along towards the Little Mountain exit of 26. The storm is all the way in Newberry County. That's how far lightning can strike from the storm. So definitely want to make sure you're watching the storm here as well. Let's go here. Let me zoom out. Let's zoom out a little bit and take a look at a wider look at this radar here, make it a little bit easier for both of us to see. This also includes a portion of Lake Murray. This is most likely the way the storm is going to miss much of Lake Murray there. So continue to watch the storm, continue to monitor the storm. But out of all, it's going to miss Lake Murray. Normally we hear a lot more from the National Weather Service, so I still have not heard anything just yet. But again, continuous lightning is occurring with this storm. Lightning can strike out to 50 miles from the thunderstorm. Golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are occurring with this storm. Let's see here. Let's go through the cities yet again. I have an idea. If y'all give me just a quick second here, let's see if one of the weather forecasters here within the team wants to join. So I do deeply apologize. I'm a little bit distracted, but I'm also trying to give you the best coverage as possible here. So there we go. So we'll see if one of the other forecasters from Highland Weather would like to join. Again, we're seeing lightning strikes all the way to Little Mountain there. Let's see, did they update another thing? Again, severe thunderstorm warning expired for Greenwood County. Greenwood, you guys are in the clear. What I'm also monitoring is the little pop-up shower, heavy shower behind it. That's not warned at all, but after this storm moves through Newberry, through 26, I definitely want to watch out for that pop-up rain shower. A little bit heavy, but pop-up rain shower continuing through. Again, what I'm going to mention again, if you are going to drive into that storm, right now is not the safe bet to do so. Again, it's packing golf ball size hail and packing 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with it. So, I mean, it is coming up on 6 o'clock here. Actually, past 6 o'clock here, 5 minutes past. So definitely want to make sure, just, pull over, grab some dinner, and enjoy yourself before let that storm pass. But again, if you're going within that storm, I want to pull over to the side, especially if you're experiencing that golf ball size hail. Want to pull over to the side and wait out that storm. Also, the storm appears to be weakening here just a little bit, which is a positive news. I'm not going to go out and say anything at all. Still continue to, I would still say move to an interior room. With golf ball size hail, that can definitely shatter windows. Definitely for sure. Stay away from windows until the storm passes. Continuous lightning is occurring with this storm. Little Mountain, you're going to get the outskirts of this storm. Peak, want to watch out with it. Pomoria, you guys are going to have a direct hit with this storm. So watch out for the hail. Watch out for the wind. Lake Monticello is currently getting it over. White Rock, you guys will probably dodge much of the storm except for getting the outer bands, like very heavy rainfall. Jenkinsville, probably going to see more of the storm too as well. But again, let's see here. I'm debating if we should continue to be live, and I think we should continue to be live streaming here. We're coming up to the time where the Highland Weather TV programming, like the system itself, decides to reset with the weather, like forecasting content that you see on Highland Weather TV like normal at 6:10. So what you're going to see is right at 6:10, you're going to see the intro replay again with the Highland Weather Alert intro, and then we're going to jump back to our normal program, normal Highland Weather Alert programming here. So again, that's going to happen at 6:10. Until then, we'll continue to stay on the air here, and I'll get a timer up just so I'm prepared for this switch. Let me see if there's anything else here. Again, with Thunder Wars, go indoors until the storm is passed. This is packing again 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and golf ball size hail here. We are less than a minute away from whenever the graphics, the entire Highland Weather TV system decides to reset. So again, we're not going off air. What we're going to do is we're going to restart kind of like at the top of the hour kind of thing. And right at 6:10, we're going to see a replay of the Highland Weather Alert intro. And then we're going to jump back into this whole programming here. So again, stick around. We're just around the corner. We'll continue to have this severe weather coverage at least for the next 5 minutes or so. I'm starting to get tired myself. But if any updates come within the next minute or so, I'll let you know. Again, I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Becky Webb here. Stick around. We're not done. Highland Weather Alert starts.
From Highland Weather, this is a breaking weather alert.
All right, hello everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Becky Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. Welcome. Thank you so much here for watching this continuing coverage here of Highland Weather Alert Day. Severe thunderstorm warnings still currently are being issued, still remain in effect. We currently are watching this system move through Newberry, move through Chapin, move through Little Mountain. It has just passed Newberry. I would still continue to say Newberry, stay sheltered for the next 5 minutes or so. Let's see here. Again, stay sheltered until the storm passes. No new updates here at this time. What we're going to do is this storm does look like it's weakening. So probably within the next update here that we're going to get from the National Weather Service in Columbia, because I'm starting to get hungry myself. If that continues and it does drop from golf ball size hail to the regular quarter size hail, not regular, but normal quarter size hail that we see within a severe thunderstorm warning, we're going to jump off the air and let the normal Highland Weather TV broadcasting content return, like Highland Weather Now and Highland Weather Live Camera. So that's what I'm waiting for here. Excuse me. Let me turn up the sound just a little bit so I can hear if a new weather alert gets issued or another thing gets issued or something like that. So again, this includes Eastern Newberry. So we serve the Newberry County region, but we don't serve Fairfield, we don't serve Lexington, and we don't serve Richland. This is until 6:45 p.m. It's located over Newberry College or over Newberry, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Again, tornado possible tag with this system for locations include Newberry, VC Summer Nuclear Station, Prosperity, Newberry County Airport, Jenkinsville, Newberry College, Chapin, Little Mountain, Memorial, Silver Street, Peak, Lighthouse Marina, Newberry County Detention Center, US 176th and South Carolina 34 Crossroads, Fairview Fire Station, Putnam's Landing, White Rock, Mid Carolina High School, Rocky Point Recreational Area, and Bush River Fire Station. So make sure you are seeking shelter indoors until the storm passes. This includes I-26 between mile markers 64 and 96. Again, tornado possible tag. This is until 6:45 p.m. this evening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. The system does look like it's weakening. We're probably going to see within the next update quarter size hail to just mainly quarter size hail. That 60-mile-an-hour wind gust still continuing. But what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and jump off the air here for the next until we have to go live again. I do sincerely apologize. Getting tired here myself of continuing to talk. I've been talking for exactly almost an hour now. We've been on the air for almost an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and jump off here. If you want to hear the latest details on the snow chances, make sure to listen to Asheville FM 103.3 tomorrow morning at 8 or 7 a.m. in the morning, and check out the latest details there. Besides that, I am Chief Weather Forecaster Becky Webb here. Have a great rest of your. Okay. Did we? Okay. Before we jump off the air, of course, that's when things decide to update. There's still continuing the golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts for Newberry, located near Prosperity or 8 miles east of Newberry, moving east at 35 miles per hour. This includes Newberry, BC Summer Nuclear Station, Prosperity, Jenkinsville, Chapin, Little Mountain, Pemoria, Peak, Lighthouse Marina, US 176 in South Carolina 34, Crossroads, White Rock, Mid Carolina High School, and Melvin Park. This includes I-26 between mile markers 74 and 96. Make sure you're moving to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Again, this includes a tornado possible tag. And I believe this one's outside of the viewing area, isn't it? That is. Okay, so what we're going to do here. Okay, yeah, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and jump off the air. And if anything happens, we'll come back on air live. I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Becky Webb here. Have a great rest of your, Saturday. And I will see you all on the Weather Watch program on Monday, if not a little bit earlier. Watch out for that snow.